Claudia Gerrard is Legal Director of Ortolan Legal. Claudia, what's your role at the company and what are the key areas you specialise in?
Ortolan Legal Limited is a virtual in-house law firm specialising in providing services and legal advice to the security industry. As part of my role as Legal Director, I'm involved in providing advice to clients. I also carry out training and write for a number of trade journals as well.
You're speaking at the Security Management Education Theatre at IFSEC International 2012 this coming summer. Why have you decided to commit to this?
As part of my role as actually providing legal advice, we find that there are continuously the same sorts of issues arising within the industry. And unfortunately, a lot of people are not aware of the issues, and there is a tremendous amount of misunderstanding about legal matters. The purpose of my talk at the meeting is to actually try to identify some of the key issues and help people to address those issues before the problems arise.
And what key topics will we be talking about at the show, Claudia?
There are two key areas, and that's contractual matters and employment issues. These form the basis of most of the problems that we see in terms of our clients within the industry, mostly because things haven't been dealt with at the beginning in terms of contracts, and also because employment issues are often left until they do become a huge issue. We're also, as part of that, looking at matters such as 2P and redundancy, which are also things which are key to the industry.
What do you feel is the biggest issue in employment law at present, Claudia?
Recently, we've had the Equality Act 2010 introduced. The Act is a consolidating act which covers a number of areas. In particular, it increases the level of discrimination in terms of the types and the categories of discrimination, and it also affects matters such as a default retirement age. There's also stronger requirements on employers to ensure that they positively discriminate against certain sectors, and this has a very significant effect upon the security industry, bearing in mind the nature of the work involved.
Employers, of course, are gearing up just now for the Olympics this coming summer. What factors are most important for them to be aware of, do you feel?
There are two key issues here as well, and it's mostly surrounding the transport difficulties and the fact that London will become particularly congested during that period of time. The first issue is that there may be difficulty in actually fulfilling contracts, both from all aspects of the industry. In terms of providing staff, there may be difficulties in staff travelling throughout the capital, which can have a knock-on effect on contractual obligations. And there may also be problems in terms of staff wanting to take time off, and an inability then from an employment perspective for you to provide, for example, manned guarding at sites as required. So matters such as that we are stressing need to be dealt with as soon as possible in order to avoid what could potentially be a lot of problems in July.
Thank you very much indeed, Claudia.